Look, there's a lot of lost souls out there, people looking for things in the wrong places. And I speak from experience as a former GPP bro who chased these big scores. But at what cost? What does that really do to you? Today, I'm going to shine a light on a new path for all of you GPP bros, a place where you guys can turn, where you can actually win some money and not lose your soul in the process. My name's Pete Overzet. I'm the Cash Game King, and we're going to make fun of some GPP bros today and then start building out our shell, finding the best plays for Week 18.
I suffer from a debilitating condition known as atropic chalkitis.
Peter's one of the greatest depositors I've ever seen.
Trust the process. Let's go. Let's go.
I got auto matched with Levitan. This is bullshit.
If I just go the other way in that 66, I win all the money. All the money.
If I had 150 lineups, I'd win too.
Process over results.
Illuminati make a bitch go crazy. I don't know which one of these my baby. Bust down AP, crash 5 bullets to your head like KD. Bust it, bitch go bust it. And I had 10 pints with me in Russia.
Hey everyone.
All right, GMs. David gifting some memberships. You'll love to see it. Since Thanksgiving, been busto. Crazy how getting out of the routine has drastically impacted my UD results. Guess what, David? I've been busto since August, which is why we're turning to cash games, a place where everyone wins money, a place where beautiful women flock, a place where the salmon flow. I don't know. What's up, Who Hames? What's up? Yeah, Nez, new to the channel, wondering if you had any advice for low-owned plays that would fare well in a top-heavy payout structure. I am absolutely disgusted by this question. I don't care if you've been a member on this channel for 52 months. I don't care if you've been a member for 100 fucking months. We're talking about the best plays going forward after we review some absolutely dog shit lineups from Week 17. What is up? What is up, GMs? What's the goddamn shell? You guys think I'm going to give it up that easy? You think I'm just going to reveal my shell here? But I want to let you guys know, a lot of people didn't get sleep last night, right? They're sitting here looking at their tournament scores. How many points do I need to fade from Puka Nakua to get fourth in the Little Pomeranian? You know what? I was up as well, but not because I was troubled by Puka Nakua's output tonight, but because I was looking at motivational factors for Week 18. The fact that we have 3 divisional championships coming down to the line, these are the kind of things that I'm doing. I'm ready to outwork the competition. I'm ready to outwork Adam Levitan, who was on a fucking beach last week, couldn't even be bothered to play cash games. That's your guys' hero? That's your guys' cash game king? Get the fuck out of here. James took down the $12 fair catch yesterday. Don't make fun of me. I will make fun of you. Awful tournament, awful payout structure. I hope you put that money into a safer vehicle, a safer store of value, like a head-to-head against me in Week 18. By the way, username RevertZTop, RevertZeeTop. Send me a goddamn head-to-head. Cash game week is not the best week of the year, but it's certainly above the median. I don't even call it cash game week. It's more of a lifestyle. It's more of a mentality. Chris Riley sent his head-to-head using crowns because cash game players grind every possible edge. Shout out to my guy, Chris Riley. He's been on the bash before. He's a true cash game player. He does not bother with these tournaments. When he does go into the tournament, he drafts the highest projected player at every pick. That's my kind of guy. GM. Why is Week 18 cash game week? Why are you so fucking stupid? Next question. Here, I'm going to flex so many pick'ems this week. Yeah. I mean, if you're not layering on 19 levels of flex this week, I don't know what to tell you. I'm actually going to be heading to the casino at some point this week just so I can utilize the insurance option at the blackjack table. All right. Here's a guy we got to make fun of. The Achievers. The Achievers takes down the Week 17 Battle Royale, a tournament for $30,000. This guy is so sick, he had to play Rhamondre Stevenson and someone named Wandell Robinson just to get some low-owned plays in a tournament. For what? To win $30,000? Yeah, congrats. Yeah, congrats, dude. We're all so proud of you. We're also proud of you for playing that flimsy shit, getting lucky. Might as well have been blindfolded. Just let me throw a dart here. Let me throw a dart here. Let me pray to God that it works out. Oh, it worked out. Congratulations. Congratulations, dude. We're all so proud of you. All right. Let's look at some of my tournament lineups. And I know the fact that I played tournaments yesterday might strike some of you as hypocritical. And I get it. And frankly, it's a time in my life I'd like to forget. It's a time in my life I'd like to move forward from. But one of the things that is really important in a healing process as you become a new individual, it's understanding where you've been. You can't get to where you want to be without knowing where you've been and the mistakes you've made. And frankly, my contest selection this year, it's been awful. The kind of tournaments I've played, the kind of prizes I've chased, that's not who I am. It's not who I am. It wasn't who I was yesterday. And I'm happy I bricked. I'm honestly happy. If I had waltzed into cash game week, having come off of a big tournament victory, that would be such a tough scene. And so I actually made a point to lose yesterday. I said, you know what? There's only one way for me to move on from my hedonistic, devil-worshipping GPP ways, and that's with a bunch of snowflakes in my SPY lineup. Here it is for the audio listeners at home who I will always service, whether in my previous life as a GPP or in my new life as the cash game king. Trevor Lawrence, 17.1%. Barkley, 23.8%. Tyrone Tracy, 18.1%. JSN, 21.3%. Diggs, 24.5%. Brian Thomas Jr., 10.4%. Tyler Warren, 7.4%. Brenton Strange, 5.5%. The Giants D, 8.7%. This lineup scored 122.52 points and finished in 2,513th place. This, look at the screen. Audio listeners, listen back to the lineup I just read. This is a cautionary tale. This is what happens when you do drugs. This is what happens when you cheat on your wife. This is what happens when you take your eyes off the prize and chase $100,000. You guys want to see just the dictionary definition of insanity? Putting $100 into this tournament, $100,000 to first place. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, maybe you the Achievers it, or maybe you finish in 100th place for $400. Congratulations. You 4x'd your money while putting so much at risk. This lineup here, a Trevor Lawrence stack, double stack with a Tyler Warren bring back. This is a part of my life I'm moving past. Just the correlation alone in this lineup makes me sick to my stomach. Running back DST correlation, unbelievable. The one nice thing here is I will say there were a few plays over 20% owned, and that makes me feel good. JSN on 1/5 of the field's lineups, that's good. Diggs on 1/4 of the field's lineup, that's good. Seeing this Brenton Strange at 5.5%. on 1/20th of the field's roster, that's when you know you've gone too far off the beaten path. If you have a play at 5.5%, you fucked up, and I fucked up in this lineup. I can barely look at this anymore. I'll show you my red zone lineup as well, which again, I wanted to lose. I didn't want to do well. Drake May to Stephon Diggs, Kyle Williams, and Hunter Henry. Kyle Williams comes in at 26.5%. I'm glad he got steamed up. I would have been afraid if he was low owned. I played James Cook, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyler Warren again. Geez. GPP Pete had quite the boner for Tyler Warren yesterday. And then another Giants D here. Drake May plays, 2.5 quarters, scores 32.44 points. Diggs scores 25.1 points, but Kyle Williams only 5 points. James Cook, 8.7. Kenny Gainwell, 6.8. Just an awful, disgusting lineup. I guess I could see what the first place team did. I don't want to. This individual here, Wes in Pickwick, this person needs to find God. They need to find God. Guess what? They played Trevor Lawrence too. Chase Brown, Rhamondre Stevenson, Jamar Chase, Diggs, Myers, Mayer, Wan'Dale Robinson, Giants D. This individual won $15,000 playing Rhamondre Stevenson at 2.7%. I would not be able to live with myself winning money on such a thin play. Didn't you hear Trevion Henderson was playing, buddy? Didn't you hear that he magically progressed through the concussion protocol? Jeez. These people disgust me. These people, I need to pour some coffee here just to clean my palate from all of this disgusting GPP behavior. All these teams make me angry. They make me really, really angry. God, I'm so excited to start thinking about floor. All I hear is ceiling, ceiling, ceiling. I heard there's a podcast called Searching for Ceiling. How about searching for floor? Huh? How about you ever search for a little bit of floor in your life? Are you going to take your retirement savings and put it all in the Powerball? Or are you going to put it in a Vanguard index fund that will more or less match the S&P and let your wealth grow tick by tick, year by year in a slow, steady fashion? That's the choice GPP bros make every single week. All right, I'm done looking at these. Let's go look at the Battle Royale. The Battle Royale. I would have been so embarrassed to have won a Battle Royale this year. Frankly, I would have been embarrassed to finish top 10 once this year. It's embarrassing. And every one of you who participate, who are part of this big GPP industrial complex, you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. A long, hard look. All right. Come on, Underdog. Speed it up. Let's get this over with. Let's get it over with. Here it is. We'll look at Shit Yeah, the Achievers here. Shit Yeah, the Achievers, $30,000, 139.24 points. Drake May, Chase Brown, Rhamondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Trey McBride. Like I said, Stevenson at 26% ownership. Wan'Dale Robinson at 51%. I bet this guy listens to John Warner. Keep scrolling, bro. Keep scrolling. Can't win with the good plays. Got to find the shitty ones. Subscribe to Badge Bros. Jesus. Unbelievable. Second place, same thing. Drake May, Rhamondre Stevenson. Oh, 3 wide receiver lineup. Real smart, dude. Real smart. Yeah, I know every single running back projects better than the thin wide receiver 3s that go in the 6th round. But yeah, let me go ahead and take a 3rd wide receiver. Yeah, Michael Wilson, definitely need those 8.4 projected points when Breece Hall's 12.2 projected points are sitting right there for you. Yeah, real smart winner. Real smart, brother. I would send this money back. I would message support and I would say, I do not want these $15,000. I won with a 3 wide receiver lineup on a half-point PPR site. Half-point PPR, people. It's 2026, almost, and people are rolling out 3 wide receiver builds on a half-point PPR site. This person probably would have drafted Michael Wilson over Derrick Henry if they could. Given the choice, This person would have said, yeah, I don't need the big dogs 45 points. I want Michael Wilson. These people disgust me. Absolutely disgust me. Here's me. Here's me. Oh my God. I don't even remember doing this. Tyler Shuck at 17.69%. There's Breece Hall. Breece Hall at 9.07%. Chris Olave, Diggs, Juwan Johnson. Jeez. Unbelievable. I have no recollection of doing this. I'll plead insanity. I will plead insanity before I admit to doing this, to making this roster. Oh, someone finished 16th place in Da Bomb. Joe Burrow, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving, Jamar Chase, Michael Wilson, at least in a 2 wide receiver build. At least, I mean, if you're going to take Michael Wilson, it better be in a 2 wide receiver build. Juwan Johnson. Thanks, Bucky. Thanks, Bucky. Your 5.8 points, that really helped me out in Da Bomb. I'm so glad I'm done with this shit. I'm so glad I'm done with this. I would not have even wanted to win $6,000 like Buster Boys. Buster Boys. Ooh, I'm in everything. I draft everything. Yeah, if I had 4,000 lineups a week on Underdog, I'd win too. Drake May, Devon Achane, Chase Brown, Stephon Diggs. That's right, I said Stephon Diggs. Wan'Dale Robinson, Juwan Johnson. The goddamn mouth breathers are out here ruining our game, says Brady, and I couldn't agree more. Cheers to that. They should. I will. I am going to send the money back. I'm going to send the money back. I'm going to text Redmond right now. Let me compose a text. Hey, Redmond. Something weird happened on the dog app, and I accidentally won $800 in Da Bomb, and I just don't feel good about it. And I think it would really free up my conscience if you guys would take that $800 back. Okay. Thank you. All right. We'll get that taken care of. Great suggestion. This is dirty money. This is dirty money. I don't want it. I don't want it on my hands. Let's see who won the Deposit Kingdom Weekly League. Trayalan with a Jacoby Brissett, Chase Brown, Rhamondre Stevenson, Stephon Diggs, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride. Oh, real cute. A Jacoby Brissett double stack. What is this? Week 14 cash games? You didn't want to toss in Greg Dortch while you're at it? Rhamondre Stevenson again. Congratulations, dude. You get the crown. You get the Week 17 Deposit Kingdom crown. SJ here. Drake May. SJ got second place in a tournament with Bucky Irving. Second place in a tournament with Bucky Irving. These are the kind of games you guys play. Disgusting. SJ, message Rudman like I did and send the $500 back. And then Dunny got third place. Congratulations. You turned $10 into $350 and you probably ruined your life in the process. Drake May, Trevion Henderson, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Chris Olave, Hunter Henry. Oh, you didn't want to scroll to Rhamondre like all the other Galaxy brainers, dude? That would have shipped it for you. Disgusting. Honestly, I don't know. Brian says, what kind of animal would put a contest like this together? I have asked Underdog week after week. I said, this is what I want. I want this contest to be $10. I want 1,000 entries. I want $2,000 in total, or $10,000 in total prizes. I want half the field getting their money, and I want the other half walking home empty-handed. I want to double up. They better listen to me this week. Let me just go see what's in the lobby. Have they put up a tournament yet for us? No, they're sleeping. They're sleeping. They're probably just working on the finishing touches of this super smooth payout structure that I asked them for. It's really hard for me to look at some of these other tournaments. The Wildcat, some of you guys were giving me suggestions for some really shit plays on Saturdays After Dark. I think this is one of them. Tony Pollard. Congrats. We played Tony Pollard at 14% ownership. Congrats. His 10.5 points. That was definitely worth it. Yeah, good one. Good suggestion. A Trevor Lawrence team here. Yeah, one running back. Great. See how that's going to work out for you. Might as well drive a fucking car with 3 wheels on it. Jesus. League of Items got second place. League of Items got second place. Another 3 wide receiver lineup. League of Items, more like League of Horse shit. Drake May, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Chris Olave, Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry. Disgusting. Yeah, let me just draft all of the Patriots. Let me just draft all the Bengals. I'll like really correlate, dude. I'll really correlate, and then I'll have to get less things right. Correlation reduces the number of things we have to get right, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, go jerk off into your wad of $5,000. I don't know. I mean, what is the point? The extra point? How about what is the point? What is the point of this? Jackwagon? Jackwagon wins first place? All these lineups are the same. Actually, this one has Parker Washington on it. Congratulations. You scrolled so far that you found the Jags wide receiver 4. We're all so impressed. Look at me, guys. I can scroll too. What is there even left to look at? What is there even left to look at? Oh, a QB sneak. Super small field. Basically a cash game. Basically a cash game. Almost 1/4 of the participants win. Looks like I just bubbled. This is why I'm becoming a cash game king. Do you see this here? Do you see this green dot? This green shaded area. That's the cash line. I know none of you guys would be familiar with it, but you see that green thing right there? When your little bubble is in the green, you get money. And when it's not in the green, you don't. Does that clear it up for you? However, if this contest was actually structured appropriately, the way God intended when he took a rib from Adam to create Eve in GPPs, he would have made it to where half of this would be green. I'm pointing at my screen right now. Half of this would be green and half wouldn't. And do you know what? If this was a double up, I would have cashed. And to me, that's kind of the moral of the story. If this was a double up, I would have cashed. If this was a tournament, I would have lost. Everybody say it at home with me. If this was a double up, I would have cashed. If this was a GPP, I would have lost. Do you got it? Have you internalized it? Is it starting to make sense? Is it starting to make sense why you have to call your bank once a week and say, yes, that charge to Underdog was authorized by me because every week I have to put another $42 into my account to draft 3 Wildcat teams, 1 extra point, and 1 of Pete's core pick'ems. I hope everybody's paying attention. It might just seem like the ranting and ravings of a lunatic, but I'm trying to help you people. I'm trying to help you. What, you guys want to see best ball? Oh yeah, that's a good tournament to play. Let me draft a team in fucking January and then open it up on December 29th and see what Santa brought me. That's a good idea. This kid Sam Sherman, I call him Sham. I call him Scam Sherman. Because that's how I would feel winning $2 million. That's honestly how I'd feel. It would feel like a scam. Oh, congratulations. You have 1.3 million in expected value. At what cost? Honestly, at what cost? Every single person on this screen disgusts me. Expected value. What can you do with expected value? Those are the kind of words that GPP bros carry around, bandy about. My expected value. How about your expected place in hell? You ever think about that? No amount of expected value is going to open up the pearly gates to heaven for you, brother. I'll tell you that right now. Let's look at this team. Let's look at this team that's first place in Best Ball Mania. It's mania. It's crazy. Maybe you too can max BBM and get a fucking cactus hat like me. Brock Purdy scored 37.92 points. This is the first I'm hearing of this. I was asleep. I was asleep like a baby last night when Brock Purdy was scoring 37.92 points. Mr. Goodell, I think your game is broken. Maybe unplug it and plug it back in because, what? Brock Purdy scored 37.92 points? Yeah, right. Derrick Henry, 45.6 points. Oh, get your parka. I forgot it was Dehember. Jeez, so fucking cliche. Luther Burden, a rookie popping off in week 17. How original. Chris Olave, just some boring, projectable volume there for you in round 6. Why didn't you take Roma Dunze? Why didn't you take Jordan Addison? No, just had to lock up those 8.5 targets a game. This lineup got 21 points combined from JSN and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah, let's take wide receivers early. Gotta have the high ceiling for the wide receivers to win $2 million in Best Ball Mania. Gotta take Amon-Ra in round 1. Yeah, because he was paired with CeeDee Lamb 2 years ago and won someone else $3 million. So I got to do that too. Good one, Sam. Good one. How well's that working out for you? Jawan Johnson and George Kittle. Here's a tip. If you're going to play best ball, maybe pick a tight end who's going to play in week 17. Did you ever think of that? These fucking best ball bros are so dumb. Oh, Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders. Yeah, real good pick. If you're going to take Rhamondre Stevenson, why aren't you just fucking taking Javonte Williams? God, I would be embarrassed to have to sit and look at this lineup on my app to see the 2 million in winnings throughout the day, to have to open that up and stare at that like some kind of wart on my phone. Doctor, can you remove this? Adam Thielen. I mean, is this person even trying? Are they even trying? This is what we're going to hold up as what makes best ball so beautiful. This lineup, this is the lineup you guys are going to spend all summer talking about, trying to reverse engineer. There's so much week 17 correlation in this lineup that I want to vomit. I saw a few tweets this past week, people saying, I don't ever want to hear about week 17 correlation again. And I was just there like Leo meme going, go off, King. Go off, King. Fuck week 17 correlation. What are you going to do? Tyler Shuck to Chris Olave with a Tony Pollard bringback? Oh, yeah, what are you going to do? Bryce Young to Teteroya McMillan with a JSN bringback? Yeah, real fucking smart, you dummy. Oh, Brock Purdy and Luther Burden, that'll be the correlation you need. I'm sure that will hit.
I'm sure that game will have 80 points, and those two players alternating big scores will help reduce the number of things you have to get right while simultaneously opening yourself up to the variance of a single game going off. What a concept.
It's absolutely. I hope people continue to think that week 17 correlation is good or somehow helps you win what? Let me check notes. 1.34 million in expected value. Yeah. Maybe just draft the best plays. Who cares what game they play on? What, you need a fucking children's book of mnemonic devices to remember? It's dice and darts. How well did that correlation work out for you, huh? How well did your Geno Smith to Brock Bowers with the Malik Neighbors bring back work? Yeah, I bet you week 17 bros love that one, huh? Best of luck to Sam. Apparently, we might be doing a live stream tonight on ship chasing. I've had to have a front row seat to watch Pat Kerrane win 2 million. Watch Sam Sherman win 1.34 in expected value. Do you know what I'm getting sick and tired of? I'm getting sick and tired of platforming future BBM winners. I'm getting sick of it. I'm starting to think I'm the problem. I hate this shit. And yet everyone who comes in my orbit fucking wins this goddamn tournament. I need to take a long, hard look in the mirror. And I'll just say this right now. If you are in my orbit, if you are a peer, if you are a collaborator, you need to get away from me. Everything I touch turns to shit. What's next? What's next? Mike Shope winning 2 million in a tournament? What's next? Davis? No, that'll never happen. So yeah, I think Puka Nacua, Kyle Pitts, yada yada. Should be fun. Should be fun. PurpleYosh. Is PurpleYosh in the chat? Is PurpleYosh in the chat? I heard he might win a tournament. Now, I will say, of all of the tournaments out there, the best ball tournaments, and every time that word trickles out of my mouth, it feels like needles. It just makes me so angry to say that word. But PurpleYosh is in the chat. I got to give him some credit because of all the tournaments on Underdog, the one I respect the most is the Eliminator, because every single week, a head-to-head mano-y-mano matchup. This guy won 16 consecutive head-to-heads. Well, technically week one was a double up, which shut the fuck up. You get what I mean. This guy is the closest thing we have to a cash game king in the best ball streets. PurpleYosh, tell me in the chat, what's the sweat? Give me the lowdown. I need to know, are you going to become the cash game king of the best ball streets? I need to know. Is it going to be you that wins or the guy with Charlie Kirk and his Twitter header? You can look at it. It's added to the finals. It's complicated. All right, let me see here. Where is it? All right, here it is. Here it is. Steampunk Mario has a 134.52. Look at this guy. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because last time I came on this program and I said something about how Alec Pierce could definitely not score a lot of points on Monday Night Football. I think I said something like, here, let's wind back the tape.
Yeah, I'm sure that the downfield threat for the 44-year-old noodle-armed quarterback is really going to get home on Monday Night Football. You'll be fine. Flash forward. Alec Pierce touchdown. Alec Pierce touchdown. So with that being said, Yosh, I'm not going to talk about your projected points. I'm not going to talk about your expected winnings. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. But I just want to say, I apologize for being in this orbit and having this GPP burden thrust upon you. I know your shoulders are going to feel heavy today, walking around, but good luck. But good luck. Unbelievable. Speaking of which, I've been trying not to jinx him as well. But is our friend Goblore, is he going to win the marathon? Also, I don't want to brag, but it kind of just happened naturally when I pulled this up on screen. Your boy advanced 6, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams to the marathon finals. This is, I would say, next to the Eliminator, probably one of the other premier cash game-esque tournaments on underdog.com. What I love about this one, there's no pod luck. Nobody's bringing their own dishes to this one. 17 weeks, all of them created equal. You just draft the best players. And let me see here. Can't help but notice, got second in this one. Got third in this one. Surely I'll head to the overall leaderboard and see my name. Hang on. Okay. Well, look at that. Look at that. You guys want to do a little math here? 6 times 15. That's $90. And I cashed 2 teams for $70. That's basically just like a slightly bad week in the cash game streets. Anyways, good old Gobby here. Good old Gobby. 100K. Another ship chaser. Another ship chaser. Got to chase those ships. Got to chase them. Oh, look, a ship. Let me chase it. Oh, look, a lot of money. Let me run. Run. Run quicker. Got to chase Crane. Got to chase Crane. Run. Jewish McCaffrey. Always a bridesmaid. Never a bride. Can't help but notice some of my randomizer teams here. Rough year in the randomizer streets for me. We got 1 third place finish here with Ian Harditz. But I'm a big enough man to come on here and come on this stream and say I need to play better in the randomizer. This isn't going to cut it. 8th place, 11th, 5th, 12th, 11th, FF Hitman 10. Yeah, you might have the biggest podcast in fantasy, but does it really fucking matter if you can't do better than 10th place in a randomizer draft? Here's Nez, 10th place. This dude did 14,000 drafts on Underdog, but the one time he does one with me, 10th place. Coach Speak Index? How about last place index? Ron Stewart, the prodigy of YouTube. I was in Underdog's incubator program. Yeah? How well did that do for you when we got fucking 11th, Ron? Denny Carter, 4th place. 4th place. I guess the skies are bluer over there, Denny. Here's one labeled auto draft. God knows what that is. But Ian Harditz. That guy knows how to cash. That guy knows how to cash. Back to the basement, Ron. Lock him up. Lock him up, Mom. Mama Stewart. I know you got a little key.
I know Mama Stewart's got one of those big skeleton keys for that door. It's a big old heavy wooden door. And that's where she slides the lasagna down there to him. I know you got that key, Mama Stewart. Why don't you just go and lock him in there? Lock him in there and say, hey, honey, you can come out when you do better than 11th place in a randomizer draft. I never want to see Ron Stewart again. Let's check in on my one weekly winners team. DJ Selly. DJ Selly winning $20,000 this week with Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson, Calvin Ridley. What's the quote? I don't want to be a part of a club that would want to include me. I don't want to be a part of a winning lineup that includes a 0 from Anthony Richardson and a 0 from Calvin Ridley. Send it back, DJ. Do the right thing and send it back. Send it the fuck back. What else is there even to look at? What do you guys want to see? Like, who's winning the little Chow Chow 4? Let's see who has the most expected value in the German Shepherd but Superflex. Bandit Yankees. Let's see who's winning the Mastiff. The Mastiff. Get it? It's a big dog. Parlay Pickler. Congrats, dude. Who's winning the Great Dane? Notice me, senpai. Oh, well. Here's Nez. When we draft a randomizer with me, I'm going to tank. But when I'm on my own account, drafting a Great Dane, then I'm going to do well. There's Fantasy Flock, another YouTuber whose mommy should lose the key to the basement. What is this? This final has 11 teams? What is this, a tournament for ants? I will say right now, it's time everybody tips bbmdb.com, myself included. Is there a Venmo up here? It's time to pay Patrick Donovan. It's time to pay this man. I just had to look at people's fucking EV. Do we realize how crazy that is? It's time to pay him. All right, this is what I get for trying to do this on screen. But I want to motivate you guys to tip PD. All right, I only have $28. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off screen for 1 second here to make sure that it's not revealing anything here. All right, let's make sure here. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're okay. I am sending $100 to Patrick Donovan. What's this for? EV bullshit. Congratulations. Okay, no, I don't need to confirm the last 4 digits. I'm going to pay without confirming. The payment has been sent. You guys should all do the same. It's time we tip PD. It's time we tip him. I am going to be the amount of $109 head-to-heads. DraftKings got to get their cut. The amount of 109s I'm going to win this week, I'll be coming back to tip more. I'll be out here a week from today making it rain with head-to-head winnings. You get a tip. You get a tip. You get a tip. Everybody's going to get a tip. Everybody's going to get a tip when I'm done with them. I need some more coffee. This show's only 45 minutes in. I don't know how much longer we got in us, folks. I need to start working on my shell. Do we have any contests up in the lobby? I can't even play these playbooks. The structure, the tournament structure on these playbooks is unplayable. With all due respect. I mean, Numi and Hope and Brett and even TJ, they all do such a great job with the draft games. But when I look at this payout structure and you're going to tell me 10th place is like 10.01% of first, that's going to be a no for me, dog. Remember when that guy said that on American Idol? That's going to be a no for me, dog. That's what I'm saying right now. All right, since there's confusion in the chat, who is PD? PD is Patrick Donovan. He is the maven behind bbmdb.com. If you go to the site and you scroll down, there's 2 ways to tip him. He has a link to his Venmo. I'll post it in the chat here. Here it is. Look at this. There we go. All right. Derek Hubbard just ponied up here. You love to see it. Tip PD. Do the right thing. Incredible. Look, I personally would never sweat. I would never enter a tournament. I would never look and see how my Pitbull team was doing. I would never go over to the Pitbull like this. I would never hit refresh leaderboard. I would never type in my name, Peter Overzet. I would never look here and see that I have $750 right now. I would never pull up my team and be like, wow, maybe solo Jalen Hurts with Michael Penix isn't such a great idea. I would never do that. But hypothetically, if I did use this site in that way, I would tip him as a thank you for allowing me to look at this team that made it to the Pitbull finals, that had Luther Burden and Rhamondre Stevenson. Excuse me, Underdog can't help but notice that, like Scam Sherman, I have Rhamondre Stevenson and I have Luther Burden on a team. And yet my EV says $674 instead of 1.34 million. Excuse me, support. Underdog, why doesn't mine say 1.3 million? Because I have 2 of the same players. Luther Burden, Rhamondre, where's my money? That's what's so fucked up about this game. It's so inconsistent. It's like, oh, Scam has Rhamondre and Luther Burden. Here's $1 million. Peter has them. Here's $600. Here's $600. It's so inconsistent. It's random, guys. This is why you play cash games. What you see is what you get. Dallas Goddard, Hunter Henry, Harold Fannin. Oh, I'm Harold Fannin. Let me just catch a touchdown and pull my groin right away. Rigged. It is rigged. That reminds me, I need to write a sternly worded tweet to Harold Fannin for telling him he ruined my Pitbull team. I'm going to tell him it's clearly rigged. Roger clearly called him and said, hey, don't score too many points for Pete's Pitbull team. When you score that touchdown, you're going to get a boo-boo. You're going to get a boo-boo in your crotch. Jarquez Hunter and Will Shipley. Jarquez Hunter and Will Shipley. Jarquez Hunter, guys, goes for 45 tonight. I ship the Pitbull. I ship it. The Underdog team is in bed with Roger Goodell. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm starting to think Scam Sherman's in on it too. There's this little best ball cabal, and Nick Rudman in his little calves waltzes up, and little Scam Sherman on his fixed gear bicycle. And then they roll into Roger's office and they said, hey, Roger, I got an idea. How about we find a way to siphon 1.34 million in expected value from your owner's conglomerate into our coffers? And Roger said, oh, where do I sign? Don't beat me up, Rudman. Let me out of that headlock, Rudman.
I'll sign, I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine, I'll look at my poodle team. I'll look at it. Stop asking in the chat. I will get to it. Everyone, chill out. Look, this is cash game week. I know you want to see my poodle team. I get it. I'm a very popular influencer. People like to live vicariously through my really good teams. I get it. But everybody just chill the fuck out. Let me host the show. Let's all take a deep breath. I have to do this with my toddler. I say, April, you're a little worked up right now. You can't wear this Elsa dress 14 days in a row. And I say, don't have a meltdown. I say, do a deep breath. That's what you all need to do right now. We're going to look at the poodle. Can we all agree we can look at the poodle? Let's look at the poodle. Look at the poodle. Pull it up. There's the poodle. All right. You happy? Oh, you can't even see it. It's blocked by Best Ball Sweats. The DOJ has redacted. Here it is, though. I have 93.96 points. Wait until you guys see this team. I just noticed something, though. Score, 93.96. Projected, 93.96. Patrick, something's broken. I saw some of those other teams that are projected for, 180 points. I'll take one of those, please. Waiter, one of those for me too. I'll have what she's having. One of those. That dish with 180 points sure looks nice, PD. Can I have one of those? I think it's broken. I need to request money back. Let's see. I'm going to request $100. It says here that my poodle team has the same actual points as projected points. That seems wrong. Please fix and/or accept this request for $100 to be returned to the bank account of one Mr. Peter Overzet Pronto. Thank you very fucking much. All right. Sorry you guys had to watch that, but it's important to tip creators, people doing free labor, and it's also important to hold their feet to the fire. It's also important to hold them accountable. And frankly, can't help but notice when I pull up this lineup on screen, I don't see one of those little hourglasses. Where's the little hourglass? The sands of time that represent all of the PMR left on my best ball team. Where is it? Where is it, PD? I'm waiting. Jared Goff, Bryce Young. Don't think either of them are playing tonight. Shouldn't this team have Puka Nacua on it? Shouldn't this team have Kyle Pitts on it? Seems like something's broken. How did I get a team to the finals with Justin Jefferson and Marvin Harrison on it? And Caleb Johnson. Unbelievable. Gotta draft a rookie running back. Oh, yeah. He's gonna dust Jalen Warren, that Caleb Johnson. Arthur Smith would rather give Connor Haywood carries than Caleb Johnson. Ooh, let me take Cam Scatabo. Yeah, let me just draft the dumbest player I can think of who's so dumb he's going to get hurt. Dumb. Let me bang my head into somebody. Dumb.
Yeah, so something's broken with this one. I think, how much is first place in the Poodle? First place, 40,000. I think when PD gets this figured out, when he gets it fixed, I'll be right up here for sure. I'll be right up here for sure. And I know, look, I can hear it. I can hear it. I hear the whispers. Oh, interesting. Pete's only in 2 finals. Pete's only in 2 finals. It's been years since he made it to the Best Ball Mania finals. Has he ever even won anything ever? Yeah, I think he got like 7th in the Chow Chow last year, but man, that feels like an eternity ago. I mean, when you really think about the influencer space within the fantasy, it's a real what have you done for me lately? And if you're not at the top year after year, people forget about you. There's 2 kind of people in this world. There's people who get put on the cover of Rolling Stone for winning Best Ball Mania. And there's people who have to play cash games to make a real honest living. Anyone want to see who's winning the Flock Community Contest 12? If you win Flock Community Contest 12, do you put it in the bio? I think you got to win the first one. I think the first 3 you can put in the bio. I think once you hit 4, I don't think you can put it in the bio. Unfortunately, let's see who that's going to be. DM Hollick here. Rough shape. Rough shape. Projected to win this, but can't put it in the bio. Can't put it in the bio. Who's winning the big board? This is how you find the biggest virgin on the site. Whoever's winning the big board. Whoever decided, I don't want to watch the NFC Championship game. I want to draft big board teams. Cat Ron. Cool name, bro. I would be embarrassed to be this person. I would be embarrassed. This entire list is telling on themselves. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, show me 558 individuals who have never had sex. Oh, thank you, Siri. Cat Ron, goods. D-Row 907, back 9. That's the only back you're ever going to see, brother. JSO, Lynx, Lerpo, balling out. Who are these people? Are these people even real? They're not in my drafts. I only draft with alphas. Who are these people? Where do they come from? Well. I finally found a friend. Davis Maddock got to log on during the NFC Championship game to draft Jalen Milroe. Sorry, babe. Wait a second. Has anyone done the math? When did Davis have that baby? Was it like November? Is that almost exactly 9 months out from the NFC Championship game? I think this is what happened. Davis went and had sex for the last and final time, and then went and started drafting teams. Someone check the calendar on that. Someone do the math. I think Davis said, this is my last chance to conceive a child, and then I need to go draft big board teams. It's the only thing that makes sense. Got to log in on January 29th, 2025 to draft Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, and Travis Kelce without Patrick Mahomes. Got to do it. You got to do it. Patrick, glad to see you in the chat. Just making sure everybody, this is just a combo between me and PD. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work. And I think the best way to think about the 2 transactions you received today is it's the thought that counts. And the initial thought of that tip, it came from such a good place. It came from such a good place. But there are no hourglasses on my poodle team. And because of that, I'm just going to need you to send that back to me. If you want it, do you see on the screen here? If you want to give me one of these little hourglass, give me one of those little hourglasses. Give me that. Just, there's like 4 of them, maybe 4 or 5 of them. Give me those. And then you can send me a request back. Okay? Okay. All right. Glad we solved that. Yeah. I mean, this PD guy, man, can't be bothered to show up to the chat, but ooh, getting all these Venmo transactions. Let me go clear my sullied name. But yeah. Ooh, shady advice. Shady advice. Stick to DFS, bro. Stick to fucking DFS. I know you self-identify as a best ball virgin, but stick to fucking DFS, bro. Stay in your lane. Leave this stuff to the people who have nothing else to live for. All right. Guillotine leaks. This show, it has an order. It has a procedure. It has a routine. Last week, we did crown the Ship Chasing Chop League. But now, I need to see who's going to win the Deposit Kingdom Chop League. Shout out to GettinBlizzyWithIt. I like reviewing this contest. Head-to-head in Week 17 for all the marbles. Look at that. The Brock Purdy to Christian McCaffrey stack. They took a 0 from Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. Oh, wow. Wow. George Kittle sat out and they had to play Taysom Hill. But it don't matter. GettinBlizzyWithIt. Cool name, bro. Really cool stuff there. In TTP, trust the process. I know you're going to get second, but just look at your name for some words of wisdom. Trust the process, brother. You'll be back there next year. What else you guys want to see? You want to see we won our 5K league. We're running away with it. It's the 5K league with Mike Leone. He's a GPP, bro. Let me play the Thunderdome because I ain't getting any dome otherwise. But yes, here you can see we have locked it up. 316 points. Cocktail and Dreams is done. PX5 is done. We locked it up. Cash money. Cash money. This contest is basically a double up. It's basically a double up. 12 people enter. Somewhere between 6 to 4 people get paid. Basically a double up. Let's see here. Let's see. What about in the big boy? What about in the big boy? $1 million up top. I would be so embarrassed. Look at this. Our team was Sean in 69th place. I would be so embarrassed to be Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. Imagine being in first place for $1 million. Yuck. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Jawan Jennings. Travis Etienne, Chris Olave, JSN, Harold Fannin, Kyle Pitts, Brandon Aubrey, Carolina team defense. This is what $1 million lineup looks like in 2025. If this is what it takes, I don't want it. If this is what it takes, I don't want it. Wait a second. Is this Rod Stewart of Mommy's Basement fame? Acid Rap. God, Ron. Unbelievable. Everybody riding Big Cock Brock Purdy to the top of the leaderboard. Pretty thin play, if you ask me. You didn't want to play Josh Allen? Heard he was good. What else is next? We did Guillotine. Yeah, let's build a fucking pick 'em and flex the shit out of it. Do we have any boosts? Do we have Boost Me? Oh, baby. We have a 50% profit boost. I'm going to boost this. This is what we're going to do. Normally, I ask the chat for suggestions. I don't need your help. I don't need it. Here we go. I'm going to slide Puka Nacua down to, actually, let me slide his receptions or targets. What should we chart? Let's see. Targets, or do we want to slide receptions? He's at 8.5. Let's slide him all the way down. Let's slide the yards. Let's slide the yards. All right, 79.5. We slid him all the way down. Kyle Pitts, 5.5 receptions. Let's slide him all the way down. 3.5. Who else is a good play? Who's a nice little play? Bijan Robinson? Bijan Robinson. Love Bijan. He's got a high floor, guys. He's got a high floor. Do we slide him? Do we slide those rushing yards? Slide him all the way down. All right. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna triple slide these. So Puka Nacua 79.5, Kyle Pitts 3.5 receptions, Bijan 59.5. I hate to say it, but it's not even that crazy. Not even that fucking crazy. We're gonna boost it and we're gonna flex it. So if this hits, if we get 2 correct, we get 0.64x. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. That's good. Some of you GPP bros would kill for a 0.64x shipper. Trust me, I've seen your lineups. I've seen them. You would kill for this. If we get 3 correct, we get 1.2x. Oh yeah, I'm smashing that. I'm smashing it. $50, play this up to 60. Mwah. Mwah. Pretend I'm a chef. Mwah. Puka Nacua, higher 79.5. Kyle Pitts, higher 3.5. Bijan, higher 59.5. I'm going to message Redmond. Hey, Nick. You want to put this $60 in my account now? Hang on, he's typing. He says, why? I said, because, brother, this thing's a lock. And he said that they still need their stat provider to actually grade it out. And I'm just going to say back, don't be a little bitch. Just pay me out now. So I'll get back to you on that, but I think we should all get paid right away here. Yeah, I'll post the link in the chat here. $50. Don't forget to boost it and flex it. Honestly, I wish I could slide Puka down to 69.5. I feel the 79.5, it's honestly a little scary. It's a little scary. Pitts, 3.5 receptions. What if he just turns back into a pumpkin? Bijan Robinson. What if Tyler Algier gets going? Fuck. How much am I still able to cancel this? How much time do I have? Fuck. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I have 21 seconds left to cancel. Will you guys be pissed if I cancel this? 5 seconds. I'm sorry. I canceled it. I'm sorry. I got too nervous. I'm sorry. I'll redo it. That's not fair for me to rug pull you guys. That's not fair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm going to redo it. Guys, I would never do that to you. I am so sorry. Hang on. I'm going to make this right. I'm going to make this right. Guys, I'm going to redo it. I promise. That was such a bad look by me. That was such a bad look. I'm going to redo it, guys. Okay. I'm going to redo it. We're good. Everybody calm down. All right. This is what we're going to do. I have a minute 51. What should we do for this minute? Don't you guys think it's a little risky? Don't you guys think it's just a little risky? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Puka Nacua, what if he twists his ankle? What if the Falcons get down like 4 scores and Bijan just isn't running anymore? Am I alone? Is anyone else having second thoughts on this? Is it just me? If it's just me, I'll feel better. But you guys tell me. I need to know, is this a shipper? Because I'm getting extremely risky and restless. No one? You're right. You're right. Sam actually asked me when we were talking with Sam about doing a stream tonight. Sam asked me if I could make the call. You know what I'm talking about? The call I made for Pat. He said, "Can you make that call? Make that call for me?" I said, "We'll see, brother." I said, "We'll see." He wants me to make the call. Fuck. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. It's too scary. I'm so sorry. I can't do that to you guys, though. I can't. If you guys all want to sweat this out together, I will. It's just hard for me, guys. Okay, I promise. I'm going to do it for real this time. I'm going to log out. I'm going to log out. I'll forget about it. I promise. I'm going to flex it. Okay. We're good. Same entry. Kyle Pitts, higher 3.5 receptions. Puka Nacua, higher 79.5 receiving yards. Bijan. We're all riding together, guys. We're riding together. I'm in it with you. Okay. Okay. Do we have do we have the double up? Are there any double ups in the lobby? Is there anything that pays 50% of the field? I guess not. Guys. I think I'm gonna do something that I've never done before. I've never done this during cash game week. I almost always keep my plays close to the vest. But for the first time ever, I am going to allow you guys to watch my shell come together.